Your rats started in your loft, didn't they? Didn't they? They did, didn't they? And they've not been eating your food out of your kitchen either, have they? They haven't, have they? You know why? Because they're coming from the sewer and they're eating poo. That's what they live on. And they're just using you for board. No breakfast, just board, because they get their breakfast after you've had your morning ablutions, and they go and get it out of the sewer and eat it. Lovely jubbly. Day 2 for us in Leeds, sorting out the unsolvable rat problems of the UK. Is this the same as your story? I'll read out what the initial email to us actually said. Found you on YouTube. Not sure if you are near me. Obviously, we cover the whole of the UK with this, okay? I've had a rat problem. It started in the first lockdown, so we're looking, what, 4 or 5 years ago now. I mainly hear them in the winter. It seems to get worse in the winter than it is in the summer. The other day, she came down to an awful stench in the kitchen, and if you've ever smelt dead rat in your house, you'll know exactly what this client is talking about. She had a guy come out. He put poison down. Annually, once a year he comes out, puts a load of poison down. This is so wrong, so illegal, so bad, so terrible for the environment, so infuriating that we're up against these kind of morons in our industry. Puts it annually. It's mind-boggling. Council come out and they say there is no longer a problem, it's historic, but there's still rats in your house. But it's historic because there's some old rat droppings. Like, how would there not be old rat droppings? Of course there's going to be old rat droppings. Crazy, isn't it? So she's at her wit's end because everyone she contacts wants to do is put poison down, and that's it. You've been there, and you're probably there right now watching this video. No one wants to investigate. She's also had drain surveys done. One of the drain surveys found that a drain had collapsed. She had it repaired 2 years ago, but it made no difference. So obviously it wasn't that, was it? And if it was that, there was another place as well. That's why you've got to be super thorough. Let's see what we can do for this yet another rat-free lifetime guarantee up in Leeds. Second one in Leeds in 2 days. Let's get on, Rick. Let's see what we can do here. So that's our drain dye going in there. We've got the yellowy green one there, red one in there. If you start pouring some water down that one then with the hose, I'll go and see where it comes out, mate. Hello, mate. Hi. And that's the way you find out using drain dye which pipe goes to where without having an expensive camera. But if you do want an expensive camera, we also sell those as well. That's that side, Rick.
Nothing's come out yet.
No, but there might be a load of soil in that. So that's surface. Oh, there's a trickle. I can see a trickle.
I did leave the tap running in the surface water because I was worried it would be
It's
full
going
of
to take a
soil.
while to come through, but the red will come through there in a minute. I can kind of
Just
see
think
a
so.
little tinge.
It's not raining and it's been bone dry, so
Yeah.
you can only think that that's our water.
Yeah, that'll take some time to come through, but that'll turn red in a minute, and that will confirm that the other manhole goes into that one. We're going to get the cameras in here now and have a look, see what issues there are. So the plot thickens a bit because that dye as well is up here. So that pipe, although what it looked like on the camera, sometimes the cameras do lie, that's going all the way along the backs of these houses into here and down there. But really, can I see any rat signs in here? I don't think so. Not very ratty to me, as we say. But we'll check it all out because we do a super thorough job. And just remember, like this one, it's had drain surveys done. It's had that pest controller coming out annually, once a year. What a script he must be on, eh? I'd love to know what pest control school he went to, because it weren't none that are accredited or certified. Let's put it like that. So in that manhole, everything else is capped off. That's the pipe that comes down from our clients. But then I was thinking that one there, that's going to be capped off as well. Here's some more dye, I believe, coming down. I was kind of expecting that to come into this one. But we'll discuss that one in a moment. I think there might be a bit of a blockage in that one further downstream, Rick. There must be that much gravel in between it and it's pushing the water down. We haven't even seen the dye yet. That's kind of crazy. Is that just a bucket of water you've thrown down there?
To wash the crap away.
And what was I doing? I was
Looking in the wrong manhole.
I was looking in the wrong manhole because there's the green dye. Look.
Yeah,
That was getting really confusing. I mean, I was just saying, wasn't I? I was going to look in this manhole with you in a second, but this is a lot more ratty. A lot more ratty. You can see all here. See how clear it is here? Little scratch marks going up the side. So I think the surface water, which is what had all the fixes done on it, Rick.
Sorry, I'm going to unblock this, hopefully.
I don't think it was. I don't think that's anything to do with anything really.
No,
even though they've had fixes done on it.
I've just threw the bucket down there just to, you know, we like to do a good job. So why not clear it out while we're here?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So, I'm going to see if this will unblock it. It made a strange noise when I threw the bucket down, I've got to admit.
I think that's gonna. There was that big brick in there, wasn't there? That I found. Remember that brick when I was coming back?
That might be what it is.
That might have come shooting down somehow. Got stuck on a load of mud. What's he like?
I might have to just plunge it.
Doing a good job sometimes means you have to do a bit more work. But if you've got a good conscience at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, does it? If you have to do an extra hour, well, you have to do an extra hour. That's the way it is. Yeah, it's just trickling through down this end, Rick. Oh.
That would explain why it's not going through.
Big load of roots. Yeah. Yeah, nice rowan tree here, look. Right next to it. Yeah. Okay, well, what we're going to do next? No, well, I didn't think I was going to find a manhole up there. That went up there into that one, didn't it?
What I'd like to do now is get that manhole up, and basically on the back of the house we have another system. I'm going to put down some red dye and see if it appears in there or here.
Well, the other thing is as well, when we've lifted that up, I'll show you what else we just discovered as well. What else we discovered was here.
Oh yeah.
There's insulation balls. Can you see them in the bottom of this? You see the little grey balls, like silvery grey balls? That's out of someone's cavity walls. It should be inside there. And how did it get in here? It's the usual get. Oh, look, Rick.
Yeah, there's a hole.
Where it goes, nobody knows.
All the other things people miss.
Yeah, these little things. It's all about the little things in life, isn't it? Lots of littles make a lot, as they say. Well, as I say.
See. No. Do you want to get that big one?
While Rick is getting up that big manhole and this one, and we've just looked in this one, I was just wandering around with my observant eye, and I was drawn to this. This is insane, dude.
What's that?
This is insane. It's just all smashed. Look, look.
That's where they're getting in.
Must
I'd
be
put
on
money
it.
on it.
Can you just get something in that to lift that grate up so we can? Oh my God.
That's 100% where the rats are getting out and flipping.
Well, and that is a great example. Look, that there is the wall.
Is the cavity wall. When everyone, the amount of times I have to explain this to people and they just don't.
Okay, I'm going to do that with my light on now. Hold on. So now let's have a look with the torch on the camera. Now let's see. Let's see where it goes. And there, that looks like ratty kind of marks at the top up there, look. Where does it go? Around there. Trust me, they're getting into the cavity wall there. They're getting into the cavity wall. What else can we see down here? So down that way, look. Down there, that's all. Look at these cobwebs. That's all trodden down inside there, looking smooth, where the rats have been going and going. All underneath here. You can see in there, that's all smooth. Wow. That's amazing, isn't it? And they've had so many people out to this little block of houses. Like I say, this has been going on since, when was the first lockdown? Was it 2020 or 2019? I think it was 2019, wasn't it? And it's just like mind-boggling. And that person who kept coming out and putting poison down, totally illegal to do that. Totally wrong, totally bad for the environment, totally not going to solve your problems. Let's see what Ricky's found over here now. That looks like some rats have been pulling poo up on the side over there and eating it. Lovely creatures that they are. And again, you've got like all that cleanish kind of area. Sometimes it'll be like washed off when the rain comes and stuff, but I think over there you can kind of make out a load of footprints in the silt. You see them? Three toes, look. We've still got to get this one up and see what lovely delights are in there. Okay, so you can see this pipe here. See how much it's dropped here? And if you think about it, if the pipe's like that there, it must be like that there on the other side. So, although I can't see the other side of that, and when I've gone further up that one, it goes up here and it comes to this. Now, kind of interestingly, because obviously we've got that terrible one up there that we've just shown you, but there's this hole around the back of there that we spotted. See it down there? So this could actually be all connected. So on this one, where the red cable is going in off our super duper camera, there's going to be a flap going in there basically, if we can get one in. It's going to be difficult, that one is. We might have to build something up over the top of that. Yeah, we might have to build something up over the top of that and then put the flap in that bit there. Maybe some concrete and some mesh over the top, just to build the pipe up basically so we can get the flap in. Some people might even put it in that there, but if it's a shared pipe you shouldn't put the flap in that bit, but it would have the same effect because the rats live down that way and it isolates that pipe. But it would be a little bit naughty to put it in there, so it needs to go in that one, and that one's going to be the problem pipe, I think. So the truth of the matter is, we've talked to all our clients' neighbours. Everyone's having kind of problems apart from this house here. I find that hard to believe, but that's why you always have to take everything with a pinch of salt. The truth of the matter is, all of these problems have been affecting everyone, and it's all come from that there. That's where the problem is. That's the main problem.
There is something as simple as that that's causing all the troubles for 4 houses.
So what we and Ricky are going to do now, we're going to sort all these problems out, and then we're going to jump in our van and we're going to race all the way back, fix our chimney. Come and join us on that journey. In fact, I'll put a link at the bottom in the end screens, eh, Rick?
Yeah.
That's going to be some journey, Rick. I was so glad that this was an easy rat-free lifetime guarantee. And if you've had rats and no one else can get rid of, don't get discouraged, because someone can get rid of them. We're in a bit of a rush today. We don't like rushing any of our jobs, especially our rat-free lifetime guarantees. But the truth of the matter is that we're so glad this is easy, and a nice easy one compared to the one we were at yesterday in Leeds. Because me and Ricky, we bought a pup. We have 2 other channels. We've got Fix It and Trip It, and we've got me, Kristen Hems, right? And they're both kind of road trip. And what we've done is we've bought a Suzuki Jimny. If you don't know what one of them is, there'll be a picture of one right here now. And they're one of the funniest vehicles ever. Ours isn't funny at all though, because we bought it.
Here's a video of the noise.
Oh yeah, here's the noise. Listen to this. And we can't get rid of it. We've taken it apart, we've put it back together, or Ricky has. Because what Ricky does on his channel is he takes heaps of cars, fixes them, and then takes them on a trip. Fix it and trip it. Me, I tend to, because I don't drink anymore, I have to fill my spare time with silly things like going on road trips. I did one just 20 odd days in Mexico. But this car that we've got to leave tonight in is supposed to be roadworthy by tonight. We're up in Leeds, we've got to get back to the Black Country, so that's a 2.5 hour drive, and we still don't really know what's wrong with it, but we're going to try and find out. So come and join us on those adventures as well as these adventures. What are we doing now, Rick?
I'm going to throw this bucket of water down here. From this water down here to see where it comes out, because then that would be quite interesting. I know, yeah, it's full of gravel.
That's got to come into that, surely. Oh,
is it in that one? Well, there we go then. The rats are getting out because this is full of rats.
Yeah.
That one not got any rats in.
Yeah.
And that's come out of there.
And now we're racing as fast as we can back from Leeds, back to the Black Country. And on the way, we're going to stop in Stoke at Chimney Bits. And we're hoping to God that they've got the little tiny bits we think is causing all of our problems. We've literally been working away for 2 days in Leeds and racking our brains, trying to work out what the hell this could be. And if we're right, I'm going to be blown away. I'm going to be overjoyed that Ricky was right. But if it is, this is just like momentous. Please have the bits, Chimney Bit.
If we can get this sorted today, we may leave tonight, which is going to be quite fun, and it'll take a bit of the stress away.
Gives us 3 days then, dude. 3 days to get to wherever we're going.
3 days to get to Girona in Spain
I forgot where we're going.
in a Jimny that we bought for £1,000.
£1,000 chimney soft top.
Yeah.
Must be mad.